It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. Over to the right side. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Fakes. Drive. To the rim and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMarcus. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
And count the basket inside.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Los Angeles, they have it. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Strong finisher, Paul George.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Danny Green to Davis. Pass to Cousins, down low. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Anthony Davis sends it away. Scooped up, going the other way. Gets it in the right corner. Paul George, 4-2. Not that time. Davis. To Leonard. LeBron James pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cleans the offensive glass. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
James to Cousins. Scores from the post. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
George. To the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to George. And the Lakers with the rebound. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 for 7.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's James controlling the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. Down for McGee. To James. Here's a chance from long range. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard to Beverly. He can't get past the defender. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Screen coming. JaVale McGee to James. McGee powers it through.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Here's James. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
Nah, it's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams into the front court. Down by 15. 4-3, and McGee there for the rebound. To James. Nice pass to set things up. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Danny Green. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Montrezl Harrell with a piece. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 15.
Leonard to Paul George. JaVale McGee tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
LeBron James with the rock. Probing the defense. James to Cousins. Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
That's me.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
James, knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Oh, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Continues to call 12. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough.
And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. LBJ has it.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Lets it fly from long range. It's George with the rebound. Baseline drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Davis. Whoa! What a finish!
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Kuzma. To Leonard. To George. Paul George, 4 out of 10.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
LeBron James with the block. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Davis. Wide open look, won't go. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Clippers have the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To James. They get it to Kuzma. Down low. Kyle Kuzma. Strong finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
LeBron with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Davis. Down low boogie. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Davis. James. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Tosses. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. It's LA Clippers ball. Take stock of the floor. Here's Leonard for 2. Just not going down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
LeBron James swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Leonard. The drive right to the basket. Leonard to Beverly. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Leonard. Message received. Well defended. To James. Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And Ed, you know what the worst part about this whole thing is? Usually when a defender bites like that, that means that they're being active. They just guessed wrong, man.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anthony Davis. Tough matchup against George. It's good.
Ed, I know we live in a new age where players rather take a 3 than a 2, but if you get an easy 2, that's a guaranteed bucket. You have to take it.
Runner here won't go down to Leonard. Williams. That no good. Off the mark. Three quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron in a matchup with Harkless. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Another chance to Davis. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
George, that's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
George. Now that's a contest. Lakers at the controls right now. James, that one off the mark. It's no good. Harkless. LeBron James. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Williams. James with the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Short jumper off the mark. To Danny Green. Won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
From long range. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Davis. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers. James to Davis. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Paul George. Passed it off to Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Kawhi Leonard, that's his first personal foul.
First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws. Kawhi Leonard. That's no good. LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive.
1 minute remaining.
Here's James for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
LBJ with it. Sets him up. James to Kyle Kuzma. James. No good. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Beverly. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation.
Pick up. Who gonna do this?
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.